Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening. This is 3 o'clock now in Dubai, and of course it's different from place to other. It's 1 o'clock in Paris time and the Worldchefs office. So thank you all for joining. You can see many is already there. We will give just like a few minutes more, or just maybe 1 minute. Yeah, more and more is coming. Very good, 24 already. Thank you very much for joining, and I hope it will be a very nice session. This is Chef Majed Alsabagh. I am the president for the Syrian Culinary Guild and the vice president for the Emirates Culinary Guild. Here I am with you live from Sharjah, from UAE, and from the office of the CIC, where I am the manager and the owner for this culinary school. And I am very glad to be with you through the Facebook, Worldchefs Facebook Live. And I'm also proud to present the Emirati cuisine and talk about it. This is an opportunity to introduce for you this cuisine and the traditional way and the traditional ingredients, what they use. Originally, I'm from Syria, living in UAE for 24 years now. And as I said, I'm the vice president for the Emirates Culinary Guild, and in the Emirates Culinary Guild, it's our to promote and present the Emirates cuisine in the best way and to introduce it to the other countries. Of course, one of that also our aims to promote the UAE itself for the Congress in 2022, where it will be in Abu Dhabi, the capital of UAE. And we hope to see you all there and to enjoy the special Congress. I'm sure it will be fabulous, it will be different, and it will be unique. So now we are with 34 and more coming. And thank you for all the chefs who is wishing me good luck. Camera, Chef Aurora, the camera, you just turn your mobile other side, because we are taking this video to be able also, according to the advice from the Worldchefs office, to be able to use it maybe in the YouTube. So please, you just turn your mobile other side. And Chef Atem, thank you for here. Chef Atem also with us in the Emirates Culinary Guild. And today our dish. So I'm going to make Marqoqah, which a very famous Emirati dish. It's kind of salona, kind of stew, where we use the vegetable with special spices. And if we have chicken Marqoqah, or what we call it in the Arabic words, the Emirati style, which is chicken Marqoqah. It can be also meat Marqoqah, and it can be vegetable Marqoqah. It can be even fish. About the Emirati cuisine, it's a very traditional style yet, and also it takes lots from the Asian or Indian cuisine with the spices that they use and the ingredients they have. But we have to keep in mind, in UAE, we are very lucky that we have over than 200 nationalities, and you have the world here. All the foods you would like, or you love, or you want to know, you can see here, and you can meet with chefs from different countries. You can go to restaurants and try the food from all over the world. Of course, UAE, it is a unique country. As I say, it has many unique buildings. We have the tallest tower, Khalifa Tower. We have the island which built it in the sea, and there is lots of unique and special things here. It's not desert, as you know, it's lots of more. It's not anymore like this. It's full of shopping malls, full of business, full of people coming and visiting and going. Let me start to introduce the dish. During the preparation, of course, I'm going to talk about the country and about the special here from time to time. Again, I have to thank all the people who join us here, and we have the big boss, Chef Thomas Gugler is here, and thank you for your wishes. So the big boss is in, and I am happy also to present, as I said, the Emirati cuisine, and to be live in the Worldchefs Facebook, where I invite you all to like the page and follow the page. And of course, there will be many videos, not only this, with other chefs from all over the world preparing and doing and introducing different kitchen and tips and some ideas. So be there and also follow the page and watch all of it. What we have today, we have the chicken marqoqah. Again, I'm repeating, marqoqah الدياي, or at the Arabic word. And I choose to do the chicken because it's more like likely from different people. So we have the as a vegetable, we have the tomato, the baby marrow, and I have the carrot, and we have also the potato cube, which I keep it in little liquid to avoid discoloring. I have the onion garlic, of course, and we have the vegetable oil, where we're going to use corn oil for cooking. I have coriander, tomato paste, and the main thing in the Emirati cuisine is the spices. We have in the Emirati cuisine something we call bzar, which it means mix of spices. When we say in Indian cuisine, maybe we say curry, and in different countries, of course, it's with different names. In UAE, we say bzar, which mix of spices. It can go from 8 spices to 16, and it has many of them still now preparing at home and selling to others, especially the old ladies. They do it in the very traditional and nice way. It's available in the market, but as chefs, we all know that you have to get the spices fresh as possible. I have also the turmeric, the curcumin, the coriander powder, besides the coriander fresh, and I have the chili powder if I want it a little bit spicy. Of course, I have the salt and normal black pepper, and we have the chicken or the homemade chicken stock. There is no powder. We use the homemade chicken stock, and we have the chicken. I use it whole chicken, cutting to 8, so I keep the bone. So when I cook it, it will give more flavor and more taste to my dish. And the marqoqah, let me talk here about the bread. This is the rugaq, and this is the traditional bread. It has to used in marqoqah, and the name of the dish came from the bread itself. That's why we call it marqoqah. It means flat, very thin bread, very thin, flat bread, where we will use it inside the salona. After we will throw it inside the salona. This is the traditional. Here I can show you the traditional plate. It can be aluminum or non-stick. They call it tawa, where they prepare the thin dough, and as I said, the name is rugaq. So this is in general our dish, and this about the Emirates cuisine, where lots of dates, where lots of palm tree, where they use to make many kitchen or house things using the items which available in the country itself. So let me start, and as I said, we will talk more and more during preparation. I have already the pot here, and it's already hot. As a chefs, we know we have to start always with hot pot, which first thing will help to kill the bacteria and keep the casserole clean. And second thing, also it will save my time when I use the hot pot. So I'm saving my time. Immediately I go with the onion and little bit sauteing it. Then I go with the garlic. And now we're going to talk about something in the Emirati cuisine, which close or similar to the Indian cuisine, where you have to add the spices in the beginning. So here I have the coriander powder, I have the turmeric, and I have the cumin, and the curry, Madras curry, some chili, and as I said, the main one was the bizar, Emirati, which mixes spices. And we have the big boss also from UAE, our chairman, Chef Andy, who is also the chairman for the Congress, and he's more than happy to welcome you, of course, in 2022 in Abu Dhabi, the capital of UAE. I'm waiting to see the other boss also, Chef Owe Michel, the president of the UAE. Hopefully he has time to be with us and watch us. And all the spices is working now with the onion and garlic, and I will add little fresh coriander here. Thank you for the people who join us now in the live Facebook. And I have to make the marination for the chicken. I have with me the chicken, as I said, cutting to 8. I use the chicken, or maybe a little bit smaller, but I keep the bone. Keeping the bone in, it will give nice taste because we are making stew. And when you cook in this way, it's better to keep the bone in, then you get more flavor and you give nice taste. The same spices, what I used, or I mentioned, I'm going to use it to marinate the chicken. Actually, to make it a little bit healthier, I remove the skin. And here I will go with little black pepper and salt. And I mix it well. This is mixing the chicken with all the spices that I have. Very nice smell, very nice smell. Okay, so this the chicken now is okay. Here I have to mix more and more. The spices. As a chef, I advise you when you use the tomato paste, add it in the beginning. Add the tomato paste in the beginning, because I always prefer to do some sauteing for the tomato paste, so you have more taste, and also you release the can taste if it's from the can. So I saute a little the tomato paste. After that, I will go with the chicken. Chicken in, and so far the temperature still high. This is also another advice. While you are cooking, you keep the temperature high. All the time that you are adding ingredients, the temperature has to be high until you reach to the last ingredients. After maybe boiling, you can reduce the temperature and continue cooking in a slow heat, then you get the nice flavor. Of course, we know most of the cooking ways, and the best way to cook in most options, to start with high heat and finish with low ones. Okay, little saute, and I can see now the chicken already take colors and the flavors also from the other spices that I have. It's the time now to add the tomato. Of course, we choose a soft tomato, which we use for cooking, and I cut it for small sizes. And I turn it little, and now I go with the homemade chicken stock, just a little bit. And I'm going to add also a cinnamon stick inside. And at the same time, the dry lumi or the dry lemon. And we have to know if we are in the Indian cuisine or Emirati cuisine, Gulf countries. When we use the lime, we should open it, the dry lime. If we don't open it by the knife, then we'll not get the flavors out. Then we add it in. Okay, maybe one piece more. So this is important for the young chefs to know. And we have to mix well. Still, I need to get the flavor from the chicken, from the ingredients that I have. And I will keep the cover for a while just to take the water out from the tomato with the spices. and after that I have to add the other ingredients. Let us see now. Chef Andy is telling greeting from the Continental Director of the Worldchefs Africa and Middle East. Yes, Chef Andy, east of the, you will be able to expert the dish, our Worldchefs Congress Expo 2020, May 30 until June 2. Yes, please see the comment of Chef Andy, the Continental Director for the Middle East and Africa, and he's the chairman for the Congress in 2020, which will take place in Abu Dhabi, the capital of UAE, and it's the yes, famous dish, and it's well known. By the way, chicken Marqoqah, we did it 2 years ago, and it was Guinness recorded. We did it in Abu Dhabi, in the capital of UAE, and it was over 4,000 kg, and it was really lovely day where we break the record with the biggest salona that we prepared. And one of the reasons we choose this one, along with Chef Andy and Chef Uvi, because it was a dish that we used before, and we break the Guinness record by it. I will add little of the liquid, and I will continue cooking a while because I want the chicken to cook a little bit before I add the other ingredients. You are welcome for any question, and of course welcome to any new people join us. Don't forget to follow the Worldchefs Facebook page and wait for other videos which coming from me, maybe from my colleagues from all over the world. Back to UAE. UAE, it's the unique country. It's special in the world, where we have 7 Emirates, 7 states, from the north to the south, where is Abu Dhabi, the capital. Then we have Dubai, Sharjah, Al Quwain, Ajman, Ras Al Khaimah, Fujairah, all together. It's the UAE, or the United Arab Emirates. We have Abu Dhabi as the capital, where it takes the largest emirate in the country. Then we have Dubai, which the financial city, where it is very, very famous all over the world, with lots of unique buildings and big shopping mall. And that also we have Sharjah, where we have the culture, where we have the universities, where we have the different museums. We have Ras Al Khaimah, Iraq, where we have the traditional ways, and we have the where you can meet many of the Emirati people. And as I said, there is over than 200 nationality from all over the world living here, working here, with their food, with their culture. It's a very open country where everybody can enjoy the life and get a nice also a job. Chef Marwan, thank you for being with us. Chef Cherin, I think also. The screen is not that much close to me. I'm trying hard some time to catch the comment. Here I have the chicken almost done. We can come closer, please, the camera. Thank you, Faris, for helping me. Okay. And I will, okay, we can see now. I don't add much liquid because I want it to be thick in the end. It should not be that thin. And believe me, the smell is very nice. It's very nice. Okay. And here I can go now with the potato. I cut it cube. And I will go also with the carrot. I will mix it a little. And keep cooking before I add the other ingredients. So I'm welcoming any question. If you have any question, I'm ready to answer for it. And looking forward, as I mentioned in the beginning, for the people who just joined, to see you in 2022 end of May until 2nd of June to be in the Congress where it will be really unique as normal. Chef, turn the camera, please. Chef Andy and all the chefs, please, you turn your mobile because okay, we manage it, thank you. Actually, this is the instruction we get from the Worldchefs to use the mobile. Okay, and now I think it's okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Now I think everybody happy with the camera. No need to turn your neck, left and right. Nice smell. I feel I have to go with little salt here. Okay. And if I want more taste of spicy, I will go with a whole chili inside, dried one, and I will keep it more to cook before I add the last ingredients with me as a vegetable, the baby marrow. Of course, there is a different ways now, different people trying to make like unique thing and different in the taste. So they add capsicum, they add different vegetable. That's also, it can be, but here we are talking about the traditional way. In UAE, as the Emirates Culinary Guild, we have a very strong competitions, let me say. We have 3 in the normal days, of course, and during that we introduce the Emirates cuisine, and we make the Emirates dishes. We have a special class for that where the chefs who judging it, they are aware about the food itself, and we encourage the people to do it and use their ways how to present it in the traditional way, and also to be in the hotels and restaurants. Nowadays, we have many Emirati restaurants around the country, and normally people, they like it and they love it. Especially our guests, our judges who come from overseas, they like to be with us when we judge this dishes and to taste it and know it. Now, we cannot say in the Emirati cuisine, keep the vegetable crunchy. There is no crunchy in the Emirati cuisine. It has to be full cook. This is like something important to know. You're not going to have a crunchy vegetable. You're not going to have a medium cooked meat. It has to be well done. And the vegetable has to be full cooked. I added the kusa or the baby marrow, and I have here little coriander also to add, and I want to keep cooking. Now I can reduce little bit of the heat. Same time I want to taste. Oh, what he say? See, Marwan is our neighbor, so the smell is coming to his home. That's great to know. Okay, it's really nice, spicy. Before, I don't like spice too much. As I said, I am here 24 years now in UAE, and the spices was not used, I mean, in my original kitchen in Syria. But since I'm here and I used to the Indian cuisine, to the traditional Emirati cuisine, so I start to like the spicy taste, and it start to be like acceptable, let me see. And then somehow I take it from time to time. Or I like it in the dishes, but of course not too much, not too much. You have to be always balanced. You cannot go with it too much. The boss is here, Chef Ovi. Keep a nice portion for me. We are waiting, Chef. I'm waiting. Okay, so the lucky people who's around here in UAE, you have a time to drive and come here and join me with the team of the CIC here and taste this a very nice, unique dish. I tried as much to introduce the Emirati cuisine and the Emirates, the Emirati tradition in this place to introduce it for you. I think many of you visited already the country, but who did not, I advise you to come and visit, and especially to be with us in the Congress in 2022. This is the coffee, which is very important. I have some messages coming, okay? Who tell you? Okay, thank you for the message. Already I received it from the ACG office. Yes, the Congress is going to take place on the end of May until 2nd of June 2022. In Abu Dhabi, we had one in Dubai 2008, and we promise you to have the special one and unique one as usual. It will be in Abu Dhabi. Of course, the chairman is Chef Andy. Then I promise you, you will get a nice one. Here he knew a great support of the chefs. Yeah, we have a good and great support. We work hand by hand. In the Emirates Culinary Guild, we have many chefs under the Emirates Culinary Guild umbrella from different countries, and all they work together as a team, and everyone has a chance to present his idea, to be part of the activities going on. And so back to the Emirates tradition, we have the kahwa, the Arabic coffee, where you have the strong flavor of the cardamom and also saffron and rose water with the coffee, and you drink it. And this is the way to welcome your guests. So when they come in or they visit you, you have to start with the kahwa. And this is the kahwa cup. And this, by the way, a special cup has made for the Congress in Abu Dhabi. This was the gift in Malaysia, who was there in 2018. He should get one of that. I think they got, and this is the Congress and the promotion for the Congress in 2022. As I said, there is many traditional Emirati dishes or items where they use at home, they use in their houses, they used to eat with it and introduce it for their house, in their houses or in their shops. Back to the culinary now, if we talk, as I said, nowadays you can see, I mean, early days when I came in this country, there was no chance to taste the Emirati traditional food. Only if you go to a wedding or a special event, and it was very in a special occasion or events. There is no restaurants to go and have the Emirati food or taste it. But nowadays, yes, it is there. It's in 5-star hotels. It's in normal also restaurants, which 2-3 stars everywhere and in all the Emirates. I have from Chef Andy a great venue, the Congress. Yes, it's amazing venue. It's a special, unique, with lots of hotels around of it. You will feel very comfortable and easy to come, and also to move around and see new things. Thank you for the office also, for the Worldchefs. Yes, they are looking forward in the Emirates. It is kahwa for, yeah, kahwa, the Arabic kahwa. Okay, my dish is getting ready, and this is the bread. بدي الاسم تبعيت الورد شيفز، الاسم البنت اللي عم تراسلنا. I have to thank here also Olivia for all her hard work and the effort that she do and she did also during this emails and organizing for this live. And again, I have to welcome everybody who joined maybe now, and it's almost done, but still some people is in. So welcome to all of you, and I encourage you and advise you to follow the page of the Worldchefs. And of course, you're going to see many videos from my colleagues, from the chefs all over the world, where they presenting ideas, tips, traditional food, and lots of things. It's almost done. As I said, there is no crunchy in the Emirati cuisine, and also we can say in the Arabic cuisine. It has to be fully cooked. And now the time where I can add the regag, I can add little inside, so it absorbs the taste, and same time I can use it also for the plate to be as a garnish. So this is the way where I cut the bread, the regag. I try to take it small pieces. Then this step has to be in the end, is not in the beginning, because actually I don't want the bread to be very soggy, and it has to stay as a pieces. It should not be loose. I mean, there you should still feel it or find it when you take the dish. Maybe little more also we'll add. Okay, we have also, what else? Mashallah alayk. Thank you very much for using the Arabic words. And it's almost there. I know that I have to take something like 30 minutes. We are already 30 minutes. So be patient, just give me 2-3 minutes more. And I'm doing the finalizing for the dish. So I take some pieces from the rugag, where we say it's very thin, flat bread with a very basic dough. It's just like flour, salt, water. There is nothing in. And normally this regag also they can make it and top it with egg on top of it, or now they use a creamy cheese or something. They make like different new styles. But Marqoqah took the name from this bread. That's why they call Marqoqah, because the bread used in is the regag. Okay, time for plating. And you still have chance to ask question if you need anything, but I can see now all who's watching is the expert and the big bosses and the chefs. Come closer, yes, please. Who can or who has already idea. When I say I'm here for 24 years, maybe someone will feel like it is a long time, but you have to know that, for example, Chef Andy, I think 26 or 27 years, and Chef Uvi also 26 or 27 years. Is that right? Correct me if I'm wrong, boss. So it's not too much for me to be 24 years. And of course, Chef Andy is leading one of the one of the biggest chain, Jumeirah Hotels, and he's in charge also for the catering there. And the Emirati traditional food is very unique and special, and coming in the very delicious taste from his place. Chef Uvi is the boss who's taking care of the Emirati cuisine and try to promote it all over the world in the competitions. And this since 1992, so 5 years. It means 29 years now almost. 9, okay. That's okay. So these people already, they been here while the country, or when the country just start to grow. Thank you very much for the admin from the Worldchefs who's sending me blessing by the Arabic words. Okay, using the Arabic words. Chef Uvi 28 years, Chef Andy 29 years, and I am 24 years. Marwan, 23. This all, 24. This all shows you and giving you an idea how much this country is unique and how much this country is special and how much this country, I can say, giving us an opportunity to be here, to work here, and we are very proud to be part of the Emirates Culinary Guild, and we are very proud also to present and talk about the Emirates cuisine and the Emirates, let us say the country as it is, UAE. Abu Dhabi, Hilton. Okay, so they visited us also in Abu Dhabi. I think many people is.
I hear the Mickey Mouse in the background.
Okay, yes, Mickey Mouse is here, Faris is here, Badia is here. So I have to thank also the team here in CIC, my team, who is always giving me a very, very good support, and they helping me. And without them, of course, I can't be with you, or I couldn't be with you. We are at the end. Again, I will repeat. You have to follow, and I advise you to follow the Worldchefs Facebook page, of course the Emirates Culinary also Facebook page. There will be many of shows, advices, and things coming up. Of course, I welcome you and I advise you to be in Abu Dhabi in 2022. If before that, you are welcome to visit this spectacular country. And from me, Chef Majed, and from my team here in CIC, I wish you all the best and all the luck. And I have to thank everybody who was with us, Chef Thomas Kugler, Chef Andy, and Chef Ovi, of course, all my colleagues around. Again, thanks for my team. And the big thanks has to go to the office in Paris, to the admin, for their support and for taking care of this and promoting the Congress and the UAE cuisine. I don't know if I have to say something else. I am sorry if I forget someone. There is lots of messages where I can't read all of them. And Chef Majed, thank you very much. Chef Andy, fantastic. Delmati. Yes, there's something coming with Delmati. Gastronomy, agree, support. Okay, you can see with the comments. Mabruk, love. Mashkur Majed. Thank you. Mashkur, it means thank you in Arabic word. So I have to say for all of you, mashkurin, mashkurin all, and hope to meet and see you. Hope to meet face to face and maybe also see you by another videos. Thank you again. Thank you very much. And now time for me and my team to enjoy our Marqoqah, this nice dish. Okay, stay safe and regards to all of you. Thank you very much. Take care.